So, welcome back. How y'all doing? It's good to see you. Setting up little camera setup should look quite reasonable today. Decent little background. Just wanted to talk about the Armory update. I know it's been out for a few weeks now, but I wanted to give it some time. The market has been very fluctuant around the Army, around rare charm patterns, around the cases, around the stickers, around the collections themselves. It's the way that Valve has made it so that you have to grind for these cases now. It's very different. It's a very different model, and it's good for the longevity of the game, good for the longevity of Counter-Strike. And so we'll see how this goes in the long run, but there is definitely some interesting points to look at that I just wanted to touch on. So, for example, why would Valve do this? Why can't you buy stars? People have been really sad that you can't just buy stars, gamble away, and lose it all trying to hunt the M4 fades, and people have still been doing that with the earning of the lobbies and all that, but that's all right. So people bought stars to gamble. Valve has been really, I don't want to say pulling back, but they've been very mindful of the longevity of the game. Valve have always been a team that will look at long-term slow growth over any flash in the pan money. There's been more and more talks from governments across the world about banning loot boxes, and if you have the ability to just buy these stars and open them immediately without any effort, you've now got that's easy loot box criteria and gambling criteria for a lot of governments and a lot of legal systems. Now you've got Valve saying you can buy this pass, and you earn. The only way to get this stuff is if you have to play the game. You play the game and earn a drop. Then you earn everything you're getting in this game now. You have to earn. You have to rank up. You can't just play a random game. You have to play games to get stars. You have to be an active user to get the items you want. If you don't just want to buy them outright on the market, but somebody has to actually play the game to get the drops, and that is a far safer and more sustainable long-term option for Valve. People are still buying passes in huge numbers. I'm slow. I'm only on my second set of 5, but they're consistent enough to just keep trucking along. Something that people speculated on at the start of the Armory was the Desert Eagle heat treated. People were spamming blue gems. There is trying to spam so many stars into this deagle to try and hit this one that would apparently be so expensive, but it just isn't. There's going to be some overpay for the really blue ones, sure, but there are so many of these deagles now that there's just no point. They are the literal worst thing to buy with your Armory passes. The literal worst thing. Like, excluding like your rare patterns, you're only getting, for 25 stars it costs you like $25, and to get something that's profitable is maybe, what is it according to CSR, 3% chance to just profit, not even like make a multiple on your money, just to profit. That's insane. You're just pouring your money down the drain if you're going to be trying to hunt these, and there are so many of them that they're not even going to be that limited in the future. They're just not. There's so many. There's over, I want to say there's over 1 million on CS Float registered currently. I might be wrong on that. Oh well, correct me, but there's just so many that there's just no point trying to look at anything else. We don't know if these are going to be used for trade-ups later when they release the next limited edition item, whether they're just going to be non-trade-upable, we don't know. But there's just so many that it's insane. So, yeah, those are... There is a massive oversupply. 90% of them are crap. 80% of them are crap. And people only want the blue ones or the really, really rusty looking ones. No real point in buying any of them, quite frankly. They're just dead. In my opinion anyway, they're just dead content now. Like, there's too many. People went really, really hard. People have all been very excited with the Armory update to just get new skins, to try out this new stuff, new stickers, the charms. The charms are great to me. Like, great, easy little customization for your skins that just makes it feel yours. It's great. It's fine. People that are complaining about them, whatever. Those same people complained about skins when they first came into the game. Some of them still hate all skins. It doesn't matter. The complaints don't matter. It's all a long-term game, and people will still come back. It's fine. So, the case, the Armory case, the gallery case itself, one of the main things that people have been buying, saw some of the wildest swings in a new item, where the first day you had a couple of listed at, now mind you, this is Australian dollars, I'm talking in Aussie dollars here. You went from $4 or $5 in the first few listings, it got crushed down to $1. By the next day it went up to $7, about $6-7, and then has come back down. Now it's about $1.50 a case now. Those have been pretty now bog standard. They're sitting at the a little bit over cost price for the pass. This is probably about where they're going to sit for the foreseeable future until they get removed in 6-12 months, whenever they decide to be. It's a good case. A shame about the knives. If the knives were anything else, it would have been better for me. Like, it's in an already actively dropping case. If they had changed the look of them at all, given them a different reskin, would have been much more of a home run case. But it's just been a bit of a disappointment. So, redeeming stars. What I want to hear what you've all been redeeming, because if you've just been grinding out cases, if you've been grinding out for the stickers, which are currently and have maintained they've been positive EV for hot minute now. They're sitting at what, bit over 100%, 120%. Yeah, at the recording it is 120% EV for stickers. Between that for the two, 120, 140. Between that for the two collections. Charms are sitting sitting just below the skins right now. I've got some stuff open just so I can reference that. That's beautiful to see. We've got the collection skins are sitting perfectly in that, what is it, 80% range? Yeah, 80 to 90% ROI. Those will continue to trend down as more people go along. There is something that will affect this, and that's definitely the who's buying the passes. Who's going to continue buying passes? In Australian bucks, like 5 passes is 80 Australian dollars. Like, it's a lot of money to just play the game and get the most drops that you can per game. Everyone jumped onto it the first chance they could. Bang, everyone was on it. everyone grounded out their first few passes, got some nice skins, got a few cases, sold a bunch, made a bit of money. Maybe some of them did not. Some of them wasted it on their deagles. Some of them, it's really, really, really interesting to see what's popping up. What are they buying now though? Now that you're getting weeks in, people get bored. People get really, really bored when it's the same thing all the time. Even for a month. We're about a month into Armory at this point. You've got some people that have bought a couple of sets of passes. Some people have bought the one set of passes and just say, that's it, I'm done. I don't need to buy any more. What's the point? It's the same shit. I don't know if I can swear here, but why not? Part of the language. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see over the next probably 3 to 4 months. You'll see what I'm expecting to see is evening out of the EVs, probably a slight uptick as people get bored and supply for a lot of the items dries up a bit. And then once people go, oh, it's actually positive to do this again, they might buy some more passes and keep going. But it's not going to be at the same rate. It's going to be a lot more of a slow drip into the market. But it's going to be faster than your active case drops, which is a rank up, and you get one a week, and it is fixed at one a week. This you can get if you get a win in a premier or competitive match, you're going to get a star. So you get one collection drop per game, for example, and a sticker. If you're redeeming that, however you want to redeem your rewards, it's gonna hit a nice middle ground between people who are able to just spam stars and just increase supply from stuff like Riptide, Shattered Web, and Broken Fang. Like, people, you could spam it and it was insane. Shattered Web was the lowest supply, but Riptide and Broken Fang were amazing. The amount of supply that came in was just incredible. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna see a nice little middle ground, I reckon, with supply now that the initial hype has worn off. We'll see if Valve keeps their timeline of taking the Deagle out on the supposed date that they have timed out, and if they're going to replace it with anything, because that's not guaranteed. Whether they replace it with, say, a Glock Doppler or a USP Doppler or a some other kind of another heat-treated finish, if they're going to give the AWP a heat treat, if they're going to give make it a Deagle that's got some other pattern base, you can make a Deagle Doppler, you can make a USP Doppler. Doppler is just a finish that I like, that a lot of people like, and that a lot of people will try and gamble for the gems. You can see knife skins coming into it as well, where you get like a USP Tiger Tooth or something that would be really classic and really good for a lot of the combinations, a lot of good high quality skins for people to enjoy. We'll see. There's a lot they can do there, and having it come in once every 3 months will be lots of fun. It'll be interesting to see, and interesting to see how much they get spammed on that first day of release. Yeah, overall this is a net positive, especially for older sticker collections. You've now got 100 new skins for people to put a 5x on, be it like Atlanta stuff, be it Krakow, less so of that, but any of your older sticker collections have now got new stuff to put skins on. People have been making some really interesting crafts. The Muscle Flex stickers are being used to basically make butts. That's funny. There's people have been really inventive with all of this, and that's fantastic because we're going to see more people be more inventive as time goes on, and we're going to see some absolutely incredible crafts. You've got the fake owl that's been made. You've got the googly eyes are just so funny. You can slap those on. There's so much customization now that you can do, which is going to use up a lot of the older stickers. It's going to keep using the new stickers, especially as they rotate out. Yeah, it's a good time. Good time to be a CS player. They've got all sorts of bugs and things that they've been working on. People aren't happy. People are never happy. Counter-Strike players, the thing that they complain about the most is Counter-Strike. And they still play it all the time. Like, nothing's going to stop them. Nothing will stop them. It's hard when you get a sea of just complaints to see what really matters. When the complaints, they're complaining and still playing the game. It's hard to see what's serious, but that's alright. That's another video. Complaining about Counter-Strike and what impact that has is something else. But yeah, Armory overall is a great thing for Valve. What that means for the case drop pool, I don't know. Whether they're going to rotate the case out of the Armory into the active drop pool, whether it's going to rotate completely out, who knows? That's going to be it's going to be interesting, because if we now get an extended period of cases dropping without a change in the active pool, that's gonna be fun. It's going to drive down prices. It'll do all the usual supply and demand things. Case opening numbers have been fantastic. Yeah, all your older cases, so like Prisma, Danger Zone, back, are all ticking along nicely. See how we go. Yeah, that's it. It's a beautiful day outside. Sorry guys, I know I've been looking outside a lot, but it is a beautiful day. It is blue skies, nice weather. I might go to the beach and play something. Alright, thank you all. See ya.